Hi, I'd like to start off by thanking the Yastouay company for sending me this pack of baby's breath. So the first thing I'm going to say I noticed upon opening it, that it really does have a very good lifelike texture. You can definitely spread these out and make them wider. Baby's breath is a must too for most floral designs. It is a great filler piece as well as something that can be used on its own. I did have like a couple little pieces like this that fell off, but the wonderful thing about these is if you just find the little empty stem where it belongs, they pop right back on. In the same way as if you had one somewhere where you don't want it, you could take it off as well. So let's start with some of our projects. Okay, so I set up a bunch of my flower decorations here. I'm going to take some of my baby's breath and then we're going to spread it out nice like this. So once I've spread it out, I wanted to actually start cutting pieces off of it. So I took my clippers, cut it down, and once I have it down to size, it's perfect for just sticking it in every here and there as a filler. Now I do have a styrofoam inside this container, so that way whatever I stick in here does go right into the styrofoam to help hold it nicely into place. With this plant, it's a bit taller, so I wanted something to be a little bit more long and draping. And this time, I think I'm just going to bend this right down to size. I do want it to be pretty tall, so this way we can test what size works best for us. That seems to be about just right to line up with my plants. Now, the other thing I did was I took some of the extra pieces off some of the baby's breath because there was plenty to work with. And I'm going to use that as a filler in the bottom of my jar. So since I have a clear jar, if I just take a bunch of these little pieces, stick them right into my jar here. And that's going to fill up this bottom area. So that way you're not seeing the stems at the bottom of the plant. For our last one, we're going to do the same type of idea as what we did for this one. I'm going to take the smaller pieces, spread them apart, and you can just simply stick them right in to fill in the design. So it's really easy to fill it in. This one we just took a small little jar, put like a little rope tie on it, and I just took a few small pieces of the baby's breath, cut them down nice and short because we don't want too much with this. We want to keep it more basic and simple looking. For our hanging planter, I had a bunch of these flowers and by themselves they were very lonely, so I just added in a bunch of the baby's breath sticking out, so it creates a really nice design when this thing is hanging up. This baby's breath works out really well, and I hope it works out well for you too.
Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this video. The links to the product and my store are below. I do earn a small commission, which helps me to be able to make more videos for you and do more reviews. So I do appreciate that, and it doesn't charge you anything extra, but I do appreciate the support, and I hope I can bring a lot more great reviews to you. Thanks.